This is Zach West. Zach West decided to message me to K myself F slur over on one of my other accounts. And I think people need to understand that MAGA isn't creating horrible people. These horrible people already existed, and they use MAGA to excuse their hateful behaviors.
Well, folks, I have another tale from the heart of MAGA f*** around and find out season.
Wabbit season! I say it's duck season, and I say fire!
That is exactly how f***ing moronic this MAGA looks, because just like a similar story we covered a couple weeks ago, the fallout and repercussions from this one are exactly the fault of the MAGA themselves.
I don't give two shits that families are being separated if somebody's getting deported. I actually find it hilarious. It gives me a great deal of comfort. I find you guys to be subhumans.
But this time, folks, it's even better because we get to be an active part of the finding out process. So allow me to share with you the story from Mercedes here, who goes by the name Camp Callout on TikTok, who is an ex-conservative turned left through education and says they drink conservative tears. And after we play the video, not only will we go through the comments and see some of the fallout that's already started, but also in real time, watch the finding out and perhaps even be able to be a part of it and contribute. And as always, if you appreciate being a part of the resistance, drop a like, subscribe to the channel to keep this content coming and these maggots finding out, and let's dive in.
I decided to engage. I said, okay, I hope you know you have 30 minutes. He decided to challenge us and say that there's no way his employer would care. There's no way we'd even be able to find his employer. There's no way we would be able to do anything about it, and no one cares about us because we are F slurs. So I'm allowing the internet to take it into their own hands at this point because, dude, again, you have 30 minutes, and this is the results of your actions.
And lo and behold, the comment section of that video goes absolutely wild, with people calling out Tizzy Ent, asking him to get involved. But the internet is incredibly resourceful when there are maggots to take down. And slowly but surely, we find out Zach West lives in Florida. We kind of knew that already, but then we find the name of his employer. Looks like it's Mills Heating and Air. And it turns out that they are deleting comments fast on Facebook.
Second part of this, though, I was doing my own research and I go into find his FB account. One of his most recent posts, someone who liked it was part of a lesbian couple. There was a woman who liked it and she's married to another woman. And I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta warn you, if you know this guy, you probably don't know that he's speaking to people like us, like this over here on the internet. So I decided to message her and say, hey, send her the screenshots and be like, yo, if you know this guy, he's actually dangerous. As a result, I got bananaed. So I'm trying to accomplish two things here. I'm trying to accomplish, if you work at Meta or know someone who works at Meta, please message me to help me get my account back because I'm trying to use FB to spread the liberal message over to the echo-chambered boomers over in the metaverse. Second, this guy, yeah. You guys know what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do because we know what to do.
Then we get another person who says, look at this, their company just posted about it on the Facebook account. Let's take a look at that, why don't we? And what do you know? Well, Mills HVAC. And then we come right down here. And 4 hours ago, Mills Heating and Air posted, Mills Heating and Air does not condone or support the statements made by a staff member on Instagram. These statements do not reflect the values of our company. We are addressing this internally and will ensure all employees align with our company's core values of respect and professionalism. And the comments on that post are worth checking out. The first one says, the place to come when you want a side of hate crime with your overpriced HVAC. Sad thing is, this is going to negatively affect the kids who work for you. Which is incredibly true. These maggots never think of the repercussions that their actions will have on others because they're so selfish. And I have one more clip from Mercedes that I want to show you after this that I think really drives this point home. But let's take a look at a couple more of these comments. Someone else said, hey, don't forget to publicly announce disciplinary actions against Zach West. And maybe we can gently, politely remind them to and to post about it. If anyone, I don't know, here maybe uses Facebook or whatever. Food for thought. Someone else saying, nah, no business with you unless you show you stand up for women harassed by one of your employees. And has he been fired? The guy who hate crimed the woman. And it's not just on that post. I mean, their other posts are getting hit with Zach West needs to be fired. People just trolling in the comments. And here's the thing, we've already seen that this has been done with success before.
Her name is April Martinson, and as you can see from her LinkedIn, it said that she works at Bitadoo Incorporated. She did work there. She no longer works there.
And I know it can kind of feel a little sketchy to get involved in someone else's personal life based on stuff that they do on the internet, but this is where we're at. And when you're acting on public information, I see nothing wrong with aiding in the finding out of the maggots that around. Hell, it's like doing a public service, like Chris Hansen or something. We all know the people pointing grooming allegation fingers at the other sides are the real ones doing it.
So someone in my comment section said the reason MAGA women are not upset at MAGA men saying your body, my choice is because these are the same type of women who will turn a blind eye whenever the man of the house goes into the daughter's room at night.
And I think people need to understand that MAGA isn't creating horrible people. These horrible people already existed, and they use MAGA to excuse their hateful behaviors.
Because these people don't learn, and they are inherently hateful from the beginning. And as we saw with the MAGA regret, the leaving MAGA video, and all of that, it is not until there is a real repercussion that affects them personally that they will have the epiphany that, hey, maybe other people deserve respect too. If you decide to go ahead and do your own research on this MAGA individual and look into it, you can let us know what you find in the comments. Drop a like so you can come back to this video, subscribe, reach out to Mercedes on their TikTok or Instagram, and just feel free to contribute to the resistance that we're growing here with Really American. This seems like one of the more effective ways that we can fight back. Thank you all for watching and combating the MAGA hate in this world. We appreciate all of you. And for Really American, I'm Kenny Hesse, and I'll see you guys in the next one.